G'day guys, Solaz here, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna be making some 808. Yes, I'm not gonna be creating anything, I'm gonna be designing. The first part of this video, I'm gonna be making some 808 with the stock plugins of Ableton using wavetables. And then on the second half, I'm gonna be making some 808 using serums and some other third-party plugins. Let's do it. Alright guys, we are back in my Ableton session. Let's get down to business. As you can see, I've laid down some cymatic 808 because I think it's always good to have some references, some very different ones, some sustain, some short one, and some of them will be heavily distorted. Some of them will have some like white noise on top of it. So I think it's always good to have some references to see and hear what a professional 808 should sound like and look like. Okay, now next thing we need to do is open a MIDI clip. So Command Shift T, there you go. You're gonna go on the top here and we are going to draw a note. So Command Shift M, we're gonna go all the way down to C0. There you go. And now we're sending the wavetable. So this is the default wavetable. So you've got your oscillator 1, oscillator 2, your filters, and then your macro LFOs envelope here that we are going to play with a lot today. So in order to create an 808, what we need is this first impact. This first attack, the first millisecond need to be powerful. So how we are going to recreate this? We are going to go in envelope 2 and draw something like that so I can explain you how it works. Put the attack all the way down, matrix, go to envelope 2 on the pitch, and then we're gonna put it up 24. So 24, which is 2 times 12, so 2 octaves up. There you go. And now we've got this kind of effect. So we've got a pitch down because the highest point here is going to be 24 and this one is going to be 0. So within this period of time, which is 10 seconds here, because this is the decay, in 10 seconds it's gonna go for 22 octaves up to 0. And if we put the decay very short, we're gonna have this kind of effect. You hear this click? Without, sorry, you see it's very blend, but with it, we've got this click. Then you can go up if you want, 32, 50, whatever you want, but then it's going to be very drastic. So we've got our first element here, which is a good attack, a good transient. Now we need to shape our 808. So same here, attack all the way down. We're gonna put the sustain all the way down, the release all the way down, pretty much everything all the way down. And then we are going to play with the decay. So I reckon around 1 second, we're gonna get our first good 808. So now we've got our essence of an 808, but we need to boost it a little bit to beef it up. So we're gonna use a couple of post-processing. So we are going to use the amp, the saturator, and an EQ. First, we are going to go into the building filter, which is essentially an EQ as well, and remove a fair few until maybe 1.5. That's pretty good. Then we are going to use the amp. So the amp, as you can hear, is already making a big difference. Without it, this is pretty heavy. Talking about heavy, let's put it on heavy. That might be too much, although it could work in some context. We're gonna put the dry weight maybe 35%. That's pretty cool. Now we're using distortion. We need something loud, dynamic, but that doesn't go over 0, obviously. So I'm gonna put the saturator, set it on soft clip, using this soft sign, and maybe give it like 2 dB. 2 dB I think will be enough. Cool, and now I'm just gonna EQ this a little. I'm cutting 30 Hertz because you just simply cannot hear it. And then we're gonna remove quite a bit of the high frequencies. Let's record that. Woohoo! And now if we compare it, well, that's pretty decent. Look, we've got the attack here. Mine is a little more aggressive, but obviously you can tweak it and change it. And it actually does the job. So let's listen to this one, for example. It's pretty similar. So this one is going down a little more. Boom. So in order to achieve this kind of effect, a long and decreasing release, you just need to play around with the decay, the sustain, and the release as well. So see, I've upped the sustain a little bit, the release, and then we've got this. Oh, I need to unsolo it. That's pretty cool. Let's record it. Perfect. And now you can even, once you've got an audio, what you can do is just Command J. So just consolidate it, double click here, so you're hitting this Holy Grail 0, and then you can just shape it with the faders. And now if we compare it again with the cymatic one, look at that. It is very similar. Obviously they are not in the same key, but you get the idea. So now that we've got the fundamental going for our 808, I'm just gonna play around and change a bit of the attack, the release, the sustain. I'm gonna change the envelope, I'm gonna change the EQ as well, or the filters, and I'm gonna play around with the distortion as well to get some different results, and then maybe I'm gonna play as well with a different octave. Alright guys, I think I'm all good with Wavetable, so I've had a little bit of fun and I've tried some different stuff as well. I've used as well, which is a building effect. It's erosion, so basically you adding some noise, white noise or a sine wave, another sine wave, and then you can move it on basically the EQ. So that's all the result that I have so far. Some short one, some long one. I really like the long one.
That's what she said.
And so now what I'm going to do is actually I've done 2 folders, one called Wavetable and one called Serum, because what I'm going to do is at the end of this video I am going to put all the 808 that I've done for this video into a folder and put the link in the description and give it away for free. No bad, eh? Cool. We are done with Wavetable. Now I'm gonna open Serum. We can drag the MIDI. Let's mute this. And so the Serum default sound, something like that. Gross. So what we need to do into Serum, we need to go into Analog, Basic Shape, and get a sine wave. There you go. Now we're gonna apply the exact same principle that we've done. So I'm gonna use my envelope 1 to shape my sound, and I'm gonna use the envelope 2 to shape my transient, so my hit. So same here, we are going to go for something pretty pretty low, so I would say yeah, 300 milliseconds, no sustain, no release, no nothing. And then we are going to go into the matrix. The source is going to be envelope 2 and the destination is going to be master tune. And then again guys, it's up to you how drastic do you want this effect to be applied. So if you go just 9 semitones up, you're gonna have something pretty light, but if you go all the way, which could be good though, I think I'm gonna keep it the same that I've done 24. Maybe reduce a little the decay, but move the shape a little different. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And my phone just died. Yes, I'm recording with my iPhone, so it just died for some reason. Okay, we're back into the video. So yes, I'm using envelope 1 to shape my overall sound. That's pretty good. And now the same, so I'm gonna apply distortion again, but what is good with Serum is that it's already built in. We've got a distortion here. And now we can just crank it. Ooh. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna do the same, I'm gonna open an EQ here. Oh, that's very aggressive, I like it. And same here, we are going to get a saturator. Soft clip, analog clip, we're gonna leave it on and then put 2 dB up. So we've got something very loud. Now we're gonna change the, no, sorry, auto. We are going to change the input to our Serum, enable recording. Pretty good. Now to get a decent sample, you just need to fade it to make sure it doesn't click. Command J, and then double click here, so you put it to 0. And now you've got a super clean 808. I really like this one, to be honest. I think Serum gave this little extra detail that I really like. Yes, so now we can just apply this exact same technique over and over and just change the 808 how we like it. What I'm going to do, I'm just gonna play with the hold to have something very kind of sustain. Pretty nice. What I'm gonna add as well is disperser. So I won't be able exactly to explain how disperser worked, but it's basically a filter transient shaper kind of thing.
Hi, my name is AFUP, which stand for Artificial Intelligence for Useless Producer. I'll be showing up when this idiot can't explain what he's doing. So, the Disperser plugin by Kilohertz is a sound design tool for creating complex, evolving soundscapes and textures. It works by spreading audio signals across multiple frequency bands and applying independent processing to each band. The plugin offers a range of creative sound shaping options, including filtering, modulation, distortion, and more, allowing users to craft unique and dynamic soundscapes with ease. The disperser can be used in a variety of music production contexts, such as adding depth and interest to ambient soundscapes, creating sound effects for film and video games, or adding impact and energy to electronic dance music. You see, it wasn't that hard. Now back to the weird guy.
Oopsie, not on the right channel. You can hear it. If I make it very obvious, it just adds a nice little detail on top of your 808. We're gonna stay in key, I'm on F. Maybe not that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Perfect. And now I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I've done with Wavetable. I'm just gonna create a few. Alright guys, we're all done. So at the end I had some issues with my phone who died for no reason, but no big deal, we haven't missed much. I'm just playing with the settings, but I'm using the same method that I've used with Wavetables. So what I've done at the end, I've just exported and named individually each 808, put them into a folder, and if you load the link below, you can grab them for free. You've got over 23 808s to play with, and I'm giving them away for free. That's all for me guys, I see you in the next video. Catch you later.